Hi, I'm Michael Garman, and this is City Life. City Life represents everything that I've tried to do with my art form. All of the illusion techniques, the sculptural techniques. This is the culmination of everything that I've tried to do with my art. Let me take you on a tour through Magic Town. Magic Town is my story, perhaps a story of my travels, some of the characters and people that I windowed with and ran with in earlier days. It's kind of a lot from my old photographic background. I used to love to go in and photograph these old buildings and scenes, so it's kind of a three-dimensional version of that. Magic Town kind of grew piece by piece, just one section of a building at a time to building a building beside it. So it kind of evolved, but it all comes from my traveling days through various parts of the United States and Central and South America. Some of the most beautiful things that I ever saw were alleys. To me, with the sun coming down straight down an alley, bouncing off the bricks and almost vibrating. Beautiful moments with the, believe it or not, garbage cans and vines and cats and even rats that just fascinated me. That untouched beauty. I want to be careful about beauty because it's an ugly beautiful. I love the old buildings and the old unkempt feeling. I love the idea that this is old, downtrodden. This has just been a work of joy. And it's got a long way to go. Well, I've always found it difficult to think how other artists can sell their one-of-a-kind works. I sold hundreds of my original pieces in South America and Dallas, and I miss them to this day. I've had dreams of finding them in an attic, and I miss that. And so that's really what kind of prompted me into getting into publication and reproducing my work, because I missed it myself. I have to be around my stuff. When I was traveling, I spent 2 years in Central and South America, and I started sculpting in Santiago, Chile, probably 9 months after into my travels. And I taught my way for free because I was hitchhiking. I was just a bum down in South America. And I was hitchhiking throughout, didn't pay for a ride. So I was in Santiago and I taught my way into the School of Fine Arts just to meet girls. Found out I could sculpt. They let me use the clay and the models, and found I could sculpt. So instead of going around kind of vagabonding and bumming that I did before, I had a product at that point. They would fire them for free, the school would. Then I would take them door to door and sell them just like you'd sell magazines or anything else. I really got into this for the money, but then fell deeply in love with my art form and have just done whatever I've wanted. I haven't followed the usual art career method. I've had my own galleries. I wanted to be a little bit more independent than I've seen other artists. I love the characters that the writer can develop. In fact, my dream probably was to be a writer, but I don't write worth a damn. So I have to use my three-dimensional form to try and tell stories. I think I've included in my art all the various forms that we're using here in the 21st century. Architecture, art, painting, sculpture, theater, film, just kind of compress them all together. That voyeur moment that people love to look inside and see something that perhaps they're not supposed to see. Or just that quiet moment of just seeing, looking.